Hey, normally I would never, ever, ever, ever post a video like I just posted them last 3 videos. Normally I would never do nothing like that. But honestly and actually, it's really therapeutic for me. This is like my diary, my life, my journey, my YouTube channel. And I, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully I can help somebody else who's dealing with some of the things that I've dealt with and dealing with. Like, okay, I know something is going on, and then the more research that I've done and the videos and podcasts that I listen to, it's like I self-diagnose myself, such as, and I'm just getting this all off my chest, man, because for real, in order to be happy, you gotta be empty with all that negativity. Like, you got to be empty of negativity in order to truly be happy. And negativity don't have to just necessarily mean what you think it is. What I'm talking about is like all sorts of trauma, like, you know, like the trauma that was given to me, the trauma that was created for me, that I created for myself. But like, yeah, like, you know, you can't be heavy. So like, I'm releasing all this stuff, man, because you got to get it out. And that's what you do when you go sit and talk to somebody. And I almost was a hypocrite, because when I got back off on my break, I was thinking about this last night. I wanted to go ask my manager, like, yo, is it like a hotline that I could speak to somebody? Like, do y'all have like free therapy services? Like, because I know at one of the jobs I used to work at, they gave you 3 therapy sessions for free. And that girl gave me that paper, because she at the time, I'm thinking she was being funny, but whole time she seen something that, you know, because my actions around the job was just a little thrown off, just like, you know what I'm saying, my antisocial behavior. And I can be a little antisocial because it's comfortable for me. But now it's like, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. And it's about, life ain't just about making money. And I'm just giving y'all my truth, man. And like I say, hopefully I can inspire somebody to, you know, self-reflect and want to be better as well. Like, you know, like, everybody don't have the money or the resources to be able to pay for therapy. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much it is. I don't even know. I tried doing the steps, but like I say, I know who I am. And I know what hinders me, and I know what bothers me. And so, like, my thoughts, my feelings, how I, you know. So like I say, I could be a little antisocial because it's comfortable, but it's not healthy in certain situations. So like, you know, in order for me to be a happier person, I gotta let go of the things that brings me negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative feelings, you know. So like, yeah, like, it's just time to release it all, and I'm gonna dump it all on my YouTube channel, because I feel much better than, you know, like, I just been like, man, I gotta be happy. Like, I gotta make myself happy. Nobody could do this for me but me. And I can't get on this YouTube line faking a funk, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy, but I know that I could be way more happier. I know that I could express myself, express gladness and happiness and enjoying, you know. I know I could express that a little more, but there's some things internally that I gotta work on. Like, I just shut myself off from the world for a couple years, and I know that kind of messed up my development. Like, you're supposed to keep on developing as you go on, as you live, but I shelter myself due to things that hurt me. And, you know, I just realized, and then I just put it in my head, oh, I'm chasing money. But, you know, money comes and it goes. And if you working for a job, you ain't gonna never be rich if you working for a job. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so I just know that I gotta chase becoming a better person. And that's starting with not lying to myself. And I'd be lying to myself if I said I didn't need no improvements. So I just gotta, you know, I gotta get better. That's all I'm on here to say. Like, I gotta get better. And I actually gotta put the steps to wanting to get better. And it's not about not smoking or drinking. It's just not about that. Like, you gotta get to the core. You gotta get to the core. And that's one of my issues. That's one of my old issues. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to escape reality by being intoxicated or high. So like, but why do I want to be like that? You know? It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, okay, for instance, my mind is younger than my age. And I'm being real, like my mind is, well, not really, but sometimes in situations and moments in my life, I feel like I'm not as old as I feel like I'm not as old as I am. And that's, you know what I'm saying? There's a thing called arrested development, to where mentally you stuck in a point in life that was so traumatic for you. You stuck there. Like, you stuck there. And I almost resonate with that term, because like I say, I shut myself off to the world socially, like from everybody, for a few years. And I thought, you know what I'm saying, I was bettering myself. The whole time I was hindering myself on social development. You know what I'm saying? Just learning more things, having fun in life, you know, just bringing joy to me. Instead of I'm trying to chase a bag, chase a check at different warehouses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for my warehouse experience. But like, you know, I just know it's more out here for me personally. Like, yeah, man, I'm just finna let y'all know. It's gonna be a series. Like I say, I can be antisocial, but this started from when I can't even remember. Like, I can't even remember. I've been this way my whole life. I've been a loner my whole life. I call it a loner. I am a loner, but sometimes I don't be wanting to talk to people. Sometimes I just feel antisocial, and that's a disorder. That is a disorder. So, yeah, man, I don't want to be dysfunctional. And like I say, this is really hard to post this video, but I'm gonna post this video to stand on my business, to better myself. This is like, and I want to help other people, because it's a better way. It's a better way than, you know, just being drunk or high all the time. I'm not, but when I am, I am. And you know, just feeling those negative emotions, like, you gotta release, like, for real. And you gotta, it's the only way you're gonna be really happy is if you release all that trauma. That's the only way, because happiness is an energy. It's an emotion. Happiness is an energy. Happiness is it's an emotion. If you really want to feel that emotion, you have to remove the things that hurt you, and you have to accept it. You got to accept it. Like, I accept it. For example, me, my sister, and my mama, we all the same height. My sister may be an inch taller than me and my mama, but they have smaller feet than mine. And for my whole life, I'm like, you know, bigger feet. But I accept it. I know my nose is big. I accept it. My teeth is crooked. I accept it. Like, nobody can make me feel bad about having crooked teeth, a big nose, and big feet. I accept it. Like, you know, my daddy, like, he is like 6'5". My grandfather 6'5". My uncle 6'5". But I'm 5'4". I'm 5'5", 5'4". And I wanted to be a basketball player, but I accept it. I gotta accept it a little more. And that's just what I'm gonna say in this video, man. I'll be back. I'm gonna look at this one, and like I say, I'm fixing my life, man. Before I get to the fun, I gotta fix the funk, because I've been in the funk for a long time, and you can't lie to yourself. I've been in a funk for a long time, and I'm just ready to be out of this place, for sure.